Hello, Coastguard.
Hello, Coastguard. The Moorhead, somebody fell about 20 feet off the...
Someone's fallen off for Moorhead, yes.
We got assembled actually and then started going down to Portrush. The report actually was at Moorhead, and as en route we got further information to say that the RNLI had recovered 2 persons, but a third one actually was still on the base of the cliff.
When the tide started coming in, I was getting really scared because you couldn't go over to the other side. So it was just, you had to try to climb up the cliff and hope for the best.
It was a very sort of precarious position where he was at, and fear was that he would actually step back and then fall off. He said he was unhurt at that stage, he had no injuries, but just scared.
I felt like scared, and I just felt like nervous in case like one of the rocks broke and I fell.
As a cliff rescue team between us and Ballycastle, we'd be very busy at cliff work, so it would be, it's nice to get a cliff job where it has a happy ending. Unfortunately, a lot of cliff work we do is not like that, but we would do, our busiest cliffs would be around Moorhead.
My mummy I was going out after school. We went to Portrush to go fishing with my friend, and then we went down and we caught a couple of fish, and then the tide started coming in really quick, and then we tried to get over and we couldn't because the water was already all around it. So then the only other thing was to try to climb the cliff.
There's always a risk when you do rope rescue. Safety is paramount, so we always take things carefully and always have a backup plan.
I think the biggest challenge here was getting our stakes into the ground. The ground is very shallow here, as you can see, before you've got solid rock. So we had to move stakes quite a distance away from the edge of the cliff before we could actually get our holdfasts in to put the ropes onto. So we had to move several locations before we were happy with that setup.
Because of the terrain here, we had to run ropes over fences and up slopes. We also had to try and make sure that nobody else attempted a rescue. Quite often in these situations, when feelings are running high, people will attempt a rescue and get themselves into difficulty. But fortunately, things worked out very well, and young Keelan was able to be recovered to the top quite quickly.
He went behind me and I had to kick my feet out off the cliff, and then I made up to the top. Yeah, there's a load of people, and when I go up to the top, they all clapped.
We live on the north coast here and we have some of the amazing coastlines, and the temptation to climb a small part of the cliff, I think in Keelan's case that's probably what happened. Honestly, you climb up a wee bit and before you realise you're 10-15 feet up. We reckon Keelan was around 20 feet up, and when you're looking down from that height you freeze. And Keelan done exactly the right thing to do, was not move, not climb down, not climb up, let help come, and that's what he done. I think Keelan's case is a prime example of what to do in that situation. Ideally, don't climb the cliffs or climb down them, but in Keelan's case, he done exactly the right thing, is don't move then and let the professionals come and get him.